Yo, what up, though? We got a Week 15 matchup, man. Saturday evening. The Vikings is at the Bengals, man. And the Bengals is without their starting quarterback and Joe B. And the Minnesota Vikings is out their starting quarterback, Kirk Cousins. This right here is the game of the backups, man. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But the Bengals backup quarterback, Jake, used to be a Minnesota Vikings quarterback. He was on the practice squad, I want to say, when Mike Zimmer was here. He was on the practice squad for like 2 years. So he is a former Vikings quarterback, man. So you already know he's going to want to stick it to the Vikings. But I think Brian Flores got some other plans, man. I know Jake Browner been playing some real good football. The past two games, he done threw for over 275 passing yards. And one game he threw for 300 something passing yards against the Jags, man. But he ain't facing no defense like he about to face against the Minnesota Vikings, man. I feel like Brian Flores and that defense will confuse the backup quarterback, man. I know he got weapons in Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, got Joe Mixon back there. The Bengals got a nice offense, but he is a backup quarterback, and he is a backup quarterback for a reason. And I feel like the Minnesota Vikings will bring him back down to earth Saturday evening, man, at 1 o'clock Eastern time. I got the Vikings winning this game because the Minnesota Vikings needs to win this game to keep their foot on the Lions' neck for the NFC North, man. I'm pretty sure JJ will be back in the lineup Saturday to go up against his former teammates in Jamar Chase. So that right there should be a big lift up for the Minnesota Vikings right there. But I don't think O'Neal might not play because he's still listed at limited. And y'all know how that shit go with offensive linemen. And we got a short game coming Saturday. So the Vikings O-line might be down one or two people. I don't know if Ingram going to play or not, but I still feel like the Minnesota Vikings got enough power on offense to overcome the O-line help because the Bengals defense isn't that good. They offensive defense ranked dead bottom in pass and run defense. So I just feel like the Minnesota Vikings can pick their poison against the Cincinnati Bengals, man. And we are playing with Nick Mullen under center now. Josh Dobbs' experiment is over with. Now it is Nick Mullen time. And Nick Mullen is a okay backup, decent quarterback. I seen him play for San Fran a couple years ago. He had a few good games in San Fran, but from the looks of it, anybody can play quarterback in San Fran. But this who KOC wanted to run this offense. Dobbs could not run the offense like KOC needed. And Dobbs missed on a lot of passes. So hopefully our boy Nick can go in there, handle business, get the Minnesota Vikings this W against the Bengals, and we probably be one game behind the Lions for the division because I feel like the Lions will lose to the Broncos on Saturday night. And the game on Christmas Eve will be for the division as of right now. Skol family, how y'all feel about that? The Minnesota Vikings this has been a crazy up and down season for the Minnesota Vikings. And we are still right there to win the NFC North, man. Yes, we still can win the NFC North, man. But if we lose, that right there will mean the Minnesota Vikings need some help. But I don't want nobody help. I want the Vikings to win out and go into the playoffs strong, man. Our defense is for real. Our defense will get some turnover from Jake when we play the Bengals, man. But the Minnesota Vikings offense got to get going, man. We can't go up there against the Bengals and put up 3 points and 10 points and no points against the Bengals, man. Because let's be for real. You cannot keep on holding teams to no points and to 10 points and think you're going to win a football game, man. Let's be for real. I feel like the Minnesota Vikings offense will play better up under Nick Mullen because he know the offense better than any other quarterback that's on the roster right now. And plus, he is the veteran quarterback, and KOC wanted him to run his offense. He could have used Jared Hall. He could have kept Dobbs in, but he wanted Nick Mullen. And I feel like that might be the right decision, but time will tell. I still would like to see Jared Hall at some point in the season, though. But as of right now, and for this game Saturday, I think Nick Mullen will get the job done against the Bengals, man, because the Bengals defense not that good of a defense, man. That Bengals defense don't scare nobody. And Joe Beat not even playing. So I know they still got weapons, and Jake have been throwing the ball all around the damn football field. He got like 4 touchdowns. No, I think he got like 2 touchdown passes and 1 interception. He threw an interception last week though, but I think the Vikings can get this W, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. And plus, we need this W so we can win the NFC North, man. We can keep the crown on the King's head, man. Skol family, how do y'all feel about the Vikings beating the Bengals Saturday evening, man? I got the score 24-17. The Minnesota Vikings, man. Y'all know we play close football games. Don't do that. Y'all know we play close football games, man. No matter who we play, but I got us coming away with a W, man. And the offense will look better. I don't know if Madison's gonna play or not, though, for real, though. But I'm pretty sure Madison will play against the Bengals, though. And we should have JJ out there. TJ gonna be out there. The offense should look way better compared to how it looked in the past 2 weeks, and that's a good thing. Because the past 2 weeks, the Minnesota Vikings offense looked dead. So hopefully Nick can bring some life into this offense, and we can get Jock going once again, and we can score some points, and we can feel good Saturday night about the Minnesota Vikings offense moving forward, man. I got us winners. But y'all let me know in the comment section below. Who do y'all feel will come away with this W and why?